Let me tell y'all the 10 things that drives the narcissist motherfucking crazy. Number one thing that bothers the narcissist is not getting enough supply from you, right? And I have a YouTube video talking about what is supply to the narcissist. What does good supply look like? What does bad supply look like? What does supply even mean? Number two, you not listening to them. At the end of the day, the narcissist wants you to fully be submissive to them in regards to, whatever it is. It could be you having your own thoughts. It could be you, having your own feelings towards certain things. Like, no, you're not supposed to feel your own feelings. You're not supposed to think your own thoughts. You're supposed to be submissive to every thought and action and words that comes out their mouth. Literally, when you are with a narcissist, you do not have your own say or opinion or, your own even emotions. If they will literally shame you if you get angry at something or you feel sad about something, they will literally manipulate you into you being wrong for you having your own thoughts or feelings, because everything revolves around them and them alone. 3, your happiness. When they see you fully happy, right, and it had nothing to do with them, they will get super just annoyed and angry, because deep down within inside these people, they are very, just angry and unhappy people within inside themselves. So when they see other people outside of them be happy and has nothing to do with them, it irritates them, because they don't want to see you truly happy, because they want to see that they're happy and that you're miserable or you're not doing so, because deep down inside, that's how they feel within inside themselves. So they need you to also feel like that with yourself. So that when they see that you're truly happy without them and it had nothing to do with them, they're just like, oh, why? You know what I mean? That irritates them, because everything needs to be revolved around them, right? So if they're unhappy, they need you to be unhappy. Number 4, being ignored. These people, remember what I said, they need to be the center of attention. They need all the attention to be on them, right? So when you ignore them, they're just like, who else is she or he paying attention to? Why are they ignoring me? How dare you? Who are you to ignore me? Because everything revolves around them, right? So when you ignore them, right, you don't feed in to their negativity. You don't feed into, them wanting to get a reaction out of you. That irks the hell out of them. Because remember what I said, deep down, these people are truly miserable and angry within inside themselves. So they need to see that inside of you and your life being affected just as much as deep down inside of them, they are miserable and they are affected inside of themselves. Number 4, you having boundaries, you putting limits on things with them, right? They don't respect you as an individual. They don't respect anybody, right? Somebody who doesn't respect themselves, how can you expect them to respect you, right? They don't respect anything that comes out of your mouth. They don't respect if you have they hate boundaries, because at the end of the day, they need to be in control of everything and everyone. So if you have boundaries, that means that they don't have control over you, right? If you put limits on things, that's putting limits on what they can and cannot control, and they need to be in ultimate control over you. Number 5, being questioned. You are not supposed to have your own say. You are not supposed to have your own thoughts. You're not allowed to have your own emotions. Everything that revolves around what comes out of their mouth, you need to believe. And if you don't believe and you question anything that they do or say, best believe there's going to be a massive argument, because they're going to feel like you're questioning what they are saying, and you're not allowed to. You're not supposed to. Like I said, they want you to be submissive to them, right? They want to be in control of everything and everyone around them. So for you to question them, they'll look at you as like the audacity. Who are you to question them? Number 6, you being successful. Maybe something great comes along, you get a better job opportunity, maybe you get a massive success in like your business or whatever. Any type of growing without them that wasn't caused by them, right? And what really is caused by them, because they want you to be stagnant. They want you to stay still. They don't want to see you succeed. So at the end of the day, when they see you succeed without them, that's like a threat to them. They feel like, okay, at the end of the day, this person's elevating and they're going to eventually leave me, right? They don't want to see you succeed because you need to be at the same level as them. I lost count, but when you don't fall into their love bombing or their charm, when you question why they're acting this way, or maybe this is too good to be true, that irritates them because they want you to fall for whatever they say or do. If you block them, if they haven't already set up a new supply, or they don't really have nobody else that they were talking to and lined up somebody, and you were like the first person to discard them, but they didn't line up a new supply or have something in place already, and you decided to block them, that will drive them freaking crazy. Because at the end of the day, that means that they were not expecting for you to walk away and gain power to walk away. And then when you block them, that irritates them like even more, because they're just like, this person is standing in their power and they don't like that, right? Who are you and how dare you, right, to put boundaries up and block them? That drives them freaking crazy if they didn't already line up a supply, because they're losing supply from you without gaining supply from somebody else, and they desperately always need to have supply. At the end of the day, y'all, you are dealing with somebody who has a personality disorder, right? All what I just shared with you is education and knowledge for you to understand the personality trait that the narcissist has, the patterns that the narcissist has, right? I'm not trying to speak down and vindictive and be spiteful about, somebody else. I'm merely just bringing education and knowledge that I want people around the world to understand that who these people are, so that you can then say to yourself, okay, I'm dealing with somebody who is not going to change. I'm dealing with somebody who has a personality disorder, that doesn't want to seek help, that doesn't want to get help, and they will never be able to, help me to grow as a person. They will never ever be able to change. So I need to get myself out of this situation and heal for yourself and understand that these people came into your life to teach you valuable lessons about yourself, right? And that when you can forgive these people and understand why they are the way that they are, and then work on yourself to understand, why did you allow somebody in your life like that? Why did you tolerate? Why did you accept certain things that this person did inside of your life, and heal and work on you? You're the one that's to become the winner out of the whole situation, because you're going to be able to elevate. These people, unfortunately, do not be able to elevate inside of their life or grow inside of their life because they don't want to change. If you're not willing to change, what's the definition of temporary insanity? Is doing the same shit every day and expecting a different result. So don't drive yourself temporarily insane wondering why this person won't change. Just work on you. Elevate you to grow, to wise up, to work on yourself, to wise up and rise up above the narcissist today. If you're listening to this, you're a woman, you're a queen. If you're listening to this, you're a man, you're a king. But only you, and only you alone, can make the changes inside of your life to elevate, to grow, to, let go of these toxic people that will never change and will never seek help for themselves. But you can seek help for yourself. You can work on yourself and then move on and move forward from these people to attract what God truly has for you inside of your life, without punishment, without pain, without heartache. That's not love. Wise up and rise up above the narcissist today. If you need guidance and help on how to do so, you can always book a one-on-one with me. Stand in facts, y'all. Wake up call for if you're in a relationship with a narcissist. Literally, they will lie to your face and then guilt trip you for exactly what they lied to your face about. At the end of the day, y'all, these people have a personality disorder, and unfortunately, if you don't wise up and rise up to understand the personality traits that this person who has a personality disorder has, then unfortunately, you will keep living in a loop and a circle, going around in circles with a toxic motherfucker that will consistently gaslight you, lie to you, disrespect you, and